The realest podcast in the world.
The realest podcast. Overdosed podcast. Realest podcast. Realest podcast. Realest podcast. The Overdosed podcast. Realest podcast. Realest podcast. The doctors are in Overdosed podcast. Let's find the truth. The realest podcast in the world. Let's find the truth. Realest podcast. Overdose podcast. Overdose podcast. Realest podcast. Realest podcast. The doctors are in Overdose podcast. Session has started.
The realest.
Yo, we back. Session has started. You live with O&D. This is the Overdose podcast.
It's your boy.
We haven't been on for a couple weeks. You know, been handling some business. You know, I had to move the office. You know, so you know it looks a little different. You know, but we're gonna get right and do it better than ever. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. As always, like, comment, follow, subscribe. Hit the link tree. Y'all can get on with us and talk some shit. If you got something to say, you know, put it in the chat. You know what it is. But yeah, what's good, brother? How you been?
Man, you know what it is. I've been chilling. Maintaining. I'm trying to do what you just did. So getting all my ducks in order to go and bust my little move too and shit. So everything definitely gonna be set up different, look different. So just waiting for that process. I'll check out some shit this weekend. Check out a place. So
Hey, you got a new prescriber, Diana Cummins. Thanks for the follow. Hey, let's get it going. I see you got all your fingers. You made it through the fourth. Hey, you got another one.
I don't fuck with
Chase.
fireworks.
They just prescribing. They shout out everybody joining the chat, joining on. Yeah, we love to see it. But yeah, you like fireworks? What y'all do?
Nah, I don't do nothing. I don't celebrate none of these holidays. So
You didn't celebrate 250? America?
no.
This is goddamn America. Oh, must be one of them liberals mad.
Just didn't celebrate. I just didn't know about it.
See, you always
I'm not
cashing out. I think you would have
I'm
been
not
out there in the
into
red,
it.
white, and blue and everything. Shout out.
I actually had on red, white,
Silly
and blue
Sissies.
the 4th or the 5th. The 4th or the 5th. So yeah, I don't know. I heard a lot of fireworks. You know, I was at home, so
Yeah.
I heard a lot. My neighbors was getting their shit off, especially the ones down the street. Like when you first pull onto the block, like
Yeah.
that area, they was getting their shit off, and the neighbors behind us, they was getting their shit off. I said us, me and my dog, like somebody else live here. But yeah, they was getting their shit off, man. I'm glad that shit over with. I don't gotta hear it no more.
You don't really like the fire. Oh yeah, because your dog. Yeah, your dog.
Bro,
don't
he
like
was in this motherfucker. Arr, roof, roof, like nonstop. But after a while, he kind of like calmed down. He should be used to it. You know, this only his second year dealing with it. So the first year he was still young.
that. See, I figured you would have been red, white, and blue, everything out there. You know, when I think
Man,
you're gonna be doing something, you always switch up. Like I could never pinpoint exactly what you on. And I guess it's not a bad thing. When I be like, yo, what about LeBron? You be like, man, fuck LeBron. I'm like, oh shit. What about this with Trump? Man, fuck Trump. Oh man.
Hey man, fuck that nigga.
No loyalty whatsoever to nothing.
I have no loyalty, bro, at all. I'm not loyal to shit but myself.
What's good, Marcus?
Anybody can go. Anybody can go.
What's good,
Fuck
baseball guy? What's good with everybody that's in the chat right now?
Marcus, I meant to call you back too. I seen you call. I was taking a nap. I meant to call you back.
Yeah.
I got off early today, so I was
My
taking
man,
a
there
nap.
you go. Shit, I did too as well. But shit, let's get into it. First thing first, Travis, Kelsey, and Taylor Swift got married. So, Mr. and Mrs. Swift, they tied the knot.
I bet she ain't changed her name.
Hell no. But let me break it down. Friday, July 3rd, they got married in what has already been dubbed the wedding of the decade. Details of the high-profile nuptials include the venue. The couple took over Madison Square Garden in New York City. The iconic arena was chosen both for its massive space to hold around 1,000 guests and its high-security windowless layout, which successfully kept paparazzi and drone from capturing the ceremony. In a surprise twist, comedian Adam Sandler, a friend of the couple, officiated the ceremony. The couple opted not to have traditional bridesmaids or groomsmen. Instead, Taylor's brother Austin Swift served as her man of honor, and Travis's brother Jason Kels stood in as his best man. The look, both Taylor and Travis wore custom Christian Dior hot couture outfits, which we don't really give a shit about what they wore. Stevie Nicks, Paul McCartney were there singing. And yeah, they had a low profile at MSG, did it big. There's no paparazzi with no pictures or nothing, so we don't really have nothing until they release them or whatnot. But congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Swift.
Shout out to Kelsey, man. That's a big. He secured the bag.
He didn't get the bag. They got a prenuptial. You know they did that. She ain't done.
The bag. Hell no, she ain't done. That rich ass woman, man. I'm happy for him, man. I'm kind of mad, bro. If my cousin was alive, he'd be so pissed right now, dog. He'd be pissed listening to this shit right now. He had Taylor Swift tatted on him, bro.
No.
I swear to God. Jay Gettin, who on my license plates, well, our cousin that passed, I got the license plate personalized.
Yeah. You lying.
He was a Taylor Swift fanatic, bro. I'm talking about, he got this shit when he was young. You know what I'm saying? So he had to be like 18, 17, 16 around that time. And he had Taylor Swift tatted on him, bro.
That shit
Dog
crazy.
is a Taylor. The day of his funeral, I was at the outlet, and my wife at the time, she said, "You hear that?" I was like, "Hear what?" Bro, it's Taylor Swift. I didn't even know it was a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like,
some radio shit.
It was just random, dog, and I just like started smiling. I'm like, my cousin, dog, is a fool, bro. He a fool. Cause I felt like he made that song happen at that time because I was thinking about him and all that shit, and then Taylor Swift came on, and I was just like, oh, that shit crazy. Taylor Swift, I'm definitely a fan. I love Taylor Swift. I just don't like her music. It's all sad and shit.
Yeah, it's all breaking.
Especially that early shit. Yeah, that early shit. I dated white girls majority of my life, so I had a white girl back in the day. I was like my early 20s. She was like, this Taylor song just makes me think about us. And it was like, dude, don't nobody listen to that shit. And we'd be in the car, she'd be trying to play that shit. I'd be like, dog, put some motherfucking Gucci Man on or something, dog. Don't nobody want to hear this shit.
Man.
She has some shit, though. You know what I'm saying? She has some shit. She definitely a hit maker. That baby gonna be able to play football and sing.
Yeah, that shit gonna be crazy.
That's
crazy. Wow. Yeah,
congratulations to the
shout
Kelseys,
out them.
Man. Or the Swifts, whatever we go. What we calling them? The Swifties or the Kelseys?
They the Swifts. She's wearing the pants in that family.
Oh, we know.
You ain't see our picture?
Nuh-uh.
The picture for the podcast is we at their wedding.
I
Travis Kelsey's in the dress. She's in the suit. Patrick Mahomes in the dress as a bridesmaid.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Why am I smiling like that?
Cause we about to crash the wedding. We're wedding crashers.
Why am I smiling like that, dog? You funny as a bitch. I'm happy as a bitch for them. Hey, dog, you funny as a bitch. I couldn't see the photo because I wasn't on you. Like I'm on YouTube, but it's on this one. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. That shit funny as hell, dog. You funny for that one. I am happy for him.
We just having a good time.
That's it.
You watched the World Cup at all?
I don't watch soccer, bro.
I'm
not a fan of soccer.
World Cup and just soccer.
I don't watch nothing.
Best.
I don't watch nobody
this
kick balls.
This is the best of the best.
It can be. It won't be on my TV.
These guys are amazing.
This is the best of the best.
Oh, here you go. The Miller
It's
highlight.
the champagne of beer, nigga.
Here you go. Today, France played Morocco, and here's a little clip of Mbappe.
Crosses it in, knocked away by Mozraoui. Mario heads it back in. Doué able to find Mbappe through traffic. Kylian Mbappe! 20 career World Cup goals!
Man.
Gives France the lead in the quarterfinal. He crosses it in, knocked away by
They
Mozraoui.
said France gonna win it.
Yeah, they doing good. So let me break it down. Let me break that down. So obviously we co-hosted some of the games here in the United States, and Mexico and a few other places did too as well. Both of the teams exited in round 16. The United States men's national team
lost.
They did lose, but it was a historic. They opened with a historic 4-1 win over Paraguay, marking the first time the USA has scored 4 goals in a single World Cup match. They followed it with a 2-0 win over Australia before falling 3-2 to Turkey. Then they went to the knockout round. They defeated Bosnia 2-0 in round 32, but saw their campaign end on the 6th with a tough loss to Belgium in Seattle, 4-1. Mexico started strong with a 2-0 victory over South Africa in tournament's opening match in Mexico City Stadium. Under a new wave of young talent like Gilberto Mora and Mateo Chavez, Mexico racked up 4 clean sheet victories during the tournament. This edition marked the first time in football history that Mexico won 4 matches at a single World Cup tournament. Like the United States men's, their journey came to an end in round 16 as well. So I was cheering for both of them. Obviously, I like Spain too. I think Spain's still in it actually. Yep, they'll be fighting. They'll be playing tomorrow against Belgium, and it's looking like we're gonna probably win that one too. But I'm on the team.
I said we. That shit. Don't just slide that out there like I ain't catch it. We.
You're a real piece of shit. You know that? Yeah.
We.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna catch that. We.
I should have known.
We, buddy.
But yeah, Messi's been playing, Ronaldo's been playing, and it's just been amazing. I've been betting a little bit on them, won a little bit of money.
Let me hold something.
Shit.
There you go with these excuses. Keep it. Keep your excuses. Shit. What's wrong? You loaded?
Nah, I just had to spend a lot of money doing some moves and, doing all that. Man, that moving shit, especially on the hottest days of the year, really. Man, that shit was hell. I don't know how you be doing that shit. You're like the movie champion.
When I moved in here, it was a nice day. But remember, I moved into when I moved into the studio, that shit, it was snowing. It was a blizzard. I moved in a blizzard by myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got all that shit. Well, I had help.
I know
a
you
little
did.
help there,
You ain't
here and
putting
there.
that couch
but
on your back.
shit, bro, I tell you, I put a lot of shit on my back. I'm gonna be 100. Some heavy shit. I had a dolly though,
Yeah.
so the dolly kind of me and a dolly. I'm Gucci. I'm be 100.
Yeah.
As long as I got a dolly to get me up some stairs, I'm straight. The getting it off the truck, I can do all that shit by myself. I don't need nobody. And plus, I did this shit for a living for a little bit, so I'm kind of. You don't have to use all power. You know, people be thinking, oh, you got to be strong to do it. No, it's really just maneuvering and angles. So,
Yeah, that's what it
but
really is.
the older you get, you don't want to do it.
Man, I
I'm
was
gone.
dead.
I'm glad I got
was
nephews.
Dead.
Trust and believe. My nephews will be. I'm gonna move everything into the garage when I'm ready to move, and just I'm gonna get everything out the house because I don't want no walls fucked up and shit like that. Like if it's heavy, only thing I probably need help with carrying down the stairs is probably that couch that's in my room. Other than that, everything else I can get out this motherfucker myself. It's just moving into the next spot. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the. I'm trying to make my move easy, but you know what it is. You just did it, so. Shout out to the new move, man. I'm gonna have to come. I'm gonna bring a housewarming gift. You drink Miller High Life? I got a few of them for you.
Nah, I don't.
Well, you will.
Sadie said, yes, Miller's, let me grab one.
This is yours. Hey, look, this is yours, OG. Straight up, Mom.
Oh, piece
This
of
your shit for real. Hey, she left them. Hey, they in my fridge.
Shit.
Hey, you can leave them at my house. They like both of ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
That
both
shit
of ours.
crazy.
Shout out to my mama, man.
Man, so next on the lineup, Charlie Kirk trial. It's currently in the preliminary hearing in Provo, Utah, to determine if there's enough evidence to officially send the case to a criminal trial. The proceedings center around Tyler James Robinson, 23, who is accused of assassinating 31-year-old conservative activist and Turning Point USA founder. Kirk was fatally shot in the neck on September 10th, 2025, while addressing a large crowd at Utah Valley University. Key developments from a week-long hearing include the charges and stakes. Robinson faces an aggravated murder charge. Prosecutors are actively seeking the death penalty, arguing that firing into a crowded campus event endangered the public, an aggravating factor under Utah law. Robinson has not yet entered an official plea, and his defense has tried unsuccessfully to remove the death penalty from the table. The alleged motive and note: the prosecution presented text messages and a note Robinson reportedly left for his roommate/romantic partner, Lance Twiggs, which read, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Text also indicated he targeted Kirk because he had enough of his hatred. Video evidence, surveillance, and eyewitness footage shown in court showed the gunman climbing onto a nearby roof, crouching down to find a vantage point overlooking the crowd, firing the shot and fleeing the scene. Robinson turned himself in shortly after. Robinson's defense team is heavily challenging the physical evidence. They have questioned the reliability of the FBI's DNA testing on the recovered bolt-action rifle, noting that early ballistic tests on the bullet itself were inconclusive. On July 8, 2026, it was revealed that Robinson's roommate Lance Twiggs was granted immunity in exchange for recorded video statements. Following a direct plea from Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, Judge Tony Graff reversed an earlier decision and allowed Twiggs' recorded video interview to be played publicly in court. The preliminary hearing is expected to conclude Friday, July 10th, after which State District Judge Tony Graff will rule on whether the case officially proceeds to trial. Now, we talked about the Charlie Kirk shit You think you see, or I should say, before you think, do you hear any of the conspiracy theories or anything behind all that?
I mean, in the beginning and like somewhat after it, like how all this like tied up to some other shit. I just think it just flat out come out to unhinged. I
Who, that
think
guy?
dude was really just he was just unhinged. Like ain't when you get to the point where you want to kill somebody because of what they say and they haven't done anything to anybody, like they aren't stopping anybody from their rights and shit like that. And once you decide to go take somebody's life, I think you're a piece of shit. You deserve to die. You went premeditated, killed somebody. You deserve the death penalty. Period. Fuck it. Good.
If that's what it is, I've been kind of leaning towards the conspiracy theory that the mic they gave him exploded and that's what killed him. It was remotely detonated. And yeah, there's just,
Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, for Charlie Kirk.
So what about the neck bleeding?
Well, that it went through, like the explosion hit that.
It exploded and then it just
so
went
what they're
through
saying
his neck.
in the trial too, they're saying he got shot with a rifle and it hit him in the neck and the bullet stopped at his spine. Like his spine stopped the bullet. Like that is not happening. And so
From that distance, that shit going through you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's going through you like a piece of meat. Like
so things aren't really adding up, but you know how they do this shit. They can make anything go any way and sound any way. So it'll be interesting to.
Do you think that I don't even know if she even wants justice at this point. But is there some type of justice that needs to be had at this? Do people even care enough, should I say, besides his family?
Like what justice with what?
With the dude getting the death penalty.
Tyler? Yeah, that's the thing. If he's the one that did it, I guess, but I don't think really anybody believes that. And Candace Owens is on this shit. Like, have you followed
She's been on it from day one, and she think the wife has something to do with it.
Yeah, and I do kind of think so too, because there's some shit she's been doing. She's been involved with a lot of
everybody,
shit.
And people be like, people grieve different. They right about that, because I seen some motherfuckers. They child died, and they was maneuvering weird. They was maneuvering weird, bro. Obviously, one of them had foul play. Obviously, we come to find out, but just the way that they was moving and doing shit, it's like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So everybody grieve a little bit different, I guess. Like she just. I think a lot of her interviews and her just being out in the public eye, it kind of rubbed people the wrong way. The way she talks and just I don't know. She's just weird. Some people just awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like they get in front of the cameras and be awkward. And I don't know. I think she living on top of the world right now since he did. But ain't no more money coming in. So like,
well, this is the thing. This is some of the shit that happened. Like, so after he died, they came like that next day and put cement over all of that shit. They poured cement over that shit the next day. And they, I guess,
talk about where he died at?
Yeah, and then in the van or in the truck they took him, there was all the black shattered pieces of the mic on the ground and all that. And so, and then shortly after that, the company that, or the defense contractors or whoever made them type of explosive mics, that whole fucking building went out, and they all, like, everybody that did that died. That's just crazy.
That's random. Is that random?
Hell no. They're just clearing all that, cleaning up the evidence.
We finna clean this
Loose
shit up.
lips, seeing ships, but what they say, dead man don't tell no tales.
Zero. You gotta clean up the evidence, man. For real. No loose ends with this type of shit. Because you don't know how far this shit goes and who really made that call if that's the case. Like who made that call? Because
Benjamin
I would think
Netanyahu.
because
That's
I
who I
would
think.
think like Charlie Kirk would have been a good president candidate. I personally feel so. Like think so. Like he was
But
a
this is the
good
thing.
speaker.
He started talking about Israel. He started talking about all that.
Yeah.
And Benjamin
He didn't give a fuck. Like the way he
Benjamin Netanyahu was trying to give him money, and Charlie wouldn't take that.
he said no, I ain't.
And then they tried to. I think they said that they were going to give him $1 billion, and he was like, "Nah." And then
Selling your soul.
After that, he pretty much died.
He a Christian. He was a Christian man, bro. He got beliefs, and I kind of like that shit.
Hey, and the more that I watch, him and Candace Owens was fucking.
You see, hey,
They was close as hell. I was like, I had no idea there was that tight. Like she always said, yeah, we were tight and all this. They was tight as fuck. Like he was like, yeah, they were asking me why I kicked you with Candace Owens, and I said, don't ever come back here again. Don't be a part of nothing I'm doing.
Yeah, that was definitely tight.
They was tight as hell. Yeah, there's
So you know she
many
feel a way about him dying.
Yeah. Here they go.
Charlie Dance century. There's something mean to it. You don't understand like the divinity of him doing that. I'm living in that Charlie Dance century. There's something mean to it.
They're just having a good time, but
Look what his shirt say though.
What did it say?
I don't trust the government.
That's a good catch right there. That's a good catch. The government killed him with Israel.
Come on, man. Look what his shirt say. It ain't by coincidence we caught it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Look, yeah.
He
Hey, when
should've
people
just
start
got
speaking that shit, that's when they get rid of them. Or when people start doing shit that's against the grain, that's when people get rid of them. I'm not saying that. Well, yes, I am. I am saying that they put a hit out on that man and got that man up out of there.
Yeah, there's so much shit going on with that.
He wasn't one of those, and you know he was fucking with Trump too, in a sense, right? So he wasn't one of them motherfuckers that you can buy with money, obviously. And he wasn't. If you can't buy a motherfucker or you can't really like control them, they don't want you. They want the ones that they can control, like the Kamala Harrises, the Joe Bidens, the Obamas, the what the fuck is that bitch name? Ilhan Omar, like those type of motherfuckers, they're gonna be controlled if they get in some type of power. That's the only reason they in that power. We just seen what happened in California. If they want something to happen, they gonna make it happen. Damn, they killed my nigga Charlie Kirk. And I was really like locked in to really like watching more of his shit because you know sometimes you catch on late to people. So I really was like watching him debate motherfuckers at the campuses. I never really had a problem with or felt that he was saying shit racist.
The guys behind him giving them their hand signals.
Counting gang violence. Great. You know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence? Great. You know how many mass shooters there have been in America?
Man, you think that was just coincidence? He did all that and then it hit. Man,
Oh, they sure had a bullet.
they show that explosion. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they did it. They got him. They were like, hell yeah, one less racist. Remember they was saying he was racist and all that.
Yeah, that I personally like
Man.
my honest opinion. I don't think he was racist.
I don't think he was either. He
I
was
don't
just calling that shit
I don't
out
think
what it was.
he was caught, bro. That's the problem with the black race, black culture. Whenever you call them out on their shit, it's always a deflection, or you racist, or you just racist. No, it's a such thing as taste, and a lot of the shit that these black people do, bro, is very tasteless, bro. And because shit, I speak out on it. I'm called Uncle Tom. I'm all type of shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna speak on it.
Man.
And Uncle Tom is a compliment, you dumb motherfuckers. You want to call me Sambo, actually. That's who you want to call me. Sambo is the ass kisser. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that was ass kissing the master, do anything that master say. Uncle Tom was the one who spoke up. That's the nigga that was walking around town, and all them other the slave owners like, look at that Uncle Tom motherfucker.
Well, Uncle
Standing
Tom
up
wasn't
to the
even
white
real,
man.
right? He was
Technically,
just
no,
a
not
character,
really.
I thought.
He was a character, but it's in a book. It's basically in a book about the slaves and shit. That Uncle Tom, but basically Uncle Tom was like a slave who stood up to the slave owners and shit. But people don't know that. And, you know, information that keep getting passed and passed. Eventually, some of the story gonna get diluted. So that's all that shit really is. A lot of people don't know their history and shit. That's why the first thing they always, when black people get to talking and they talk about race, the first thing they bring up is slavery, right? They go back to the roughest time ever, but they never go to Black Wall Street. We own shit. We had our own bus companies. We had shit. That's what kills me with that shit. It's like y'all act like we never had nothing in America. Like, damn. Like it just been slave shit. No, it ain't been that. We got black creators, black poetry, we rock and roll, music, different genres and shit. Like we have done a lot in this country. This shit was built on our backs. We actually built a lot of this shit. These people are weird, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on that we don't know about at all.
And won't never know about it.
They don't want us to know. It'll blow
It's not
our
our
minds.
you know, certain shit just ain't for us to know, bro. Like people want to know everything. It's just like you and your bitch. You don't want your bitch to know everything.
You're right.
You ain't gonna tell your friends everything. You ain't gonna tell your family everything. It's just like shit. That's why those people are in those positions. That's why it's a lot of secrets. And until we got this president, we didn't know half of the shit that these people was doing. We wouldn't have known. There was nobody calling people out. You know, these presidents, they probably go back and forth in these little debates, these little rallies and shit, talk shit about each other and shit like that. But actually calling out the other parties and pointing out fraud, and it's like, who would have done that? We don't know. You know, nobody has ever done no shit like that, bro. It take a non-politician to do it.
You know, you ever heard of MK Ultra?
MK Ultra. No, it doesn't ring a bell.
It's like some CIA mind control. It was a covert CIA mind control program during the Cold War. And pretty much it's returned to the legal and political spotlight due to two major developments: a massive active class action lawsuit heading to trial in Canada, and a high-profile U.S. congressional hearing probing a cover-up. Pretty much it targets Canadian government on the horrific brainwashing and deprogramming experiments performed in Ellen Memorial Institute between 1948 and 1964, under which were covertly funded by the CIA. And so there was a lot of a lot of mind control and all that type of stuff. So they were just kind of like releasing all that information. And I was watching something that they were talking about, like Charles Manson was a part of that, and like a lot of these people that are like out killing, like that Tyler Robinson was probably like MK Ultra and on that shit. So that's how they get these motherfuckers to do this shit. And this shit's crazy. I came here go a video on X. It's, let's see what it's talking about.
MK Ultra programming or mind control is very real. So much so that special care is needed. For this is a delicate process that needs to be handled with care. They do not want another Brittany meltdown. So special people are put in place to handle these mind control victims. My people, meet Terry Richardson, the MK handler. What he says goes. Is your fame dwindling? Go see Terry. If you listen to his instructions and perform his satanic MK Ultra positions and a little something off camera, expect a big career boost.
I don't know if that was real, but I believe in, you know, having all that. They do that for sure. There's handlers and all types of shit.
I bet you do believe in that shit.
Shit's real. Shit's real. We should do a show with just conspiracy theories that came out to be real, that everybody thought was fake, and it came out to be real.
Yeah, that shit'll be dope. We should do that shit. I need to find something.
Start off with fucking COVID. Oh, here go a news clip right here.
Espionage, interrogation, and psychological torture. That came out as well. They are talking about MK Ultra.
Cooperate with investigators. They did not come forward. They committed another crime. They destroyed evidence.
MK Ultra was a top secret illegal experimentation program run by the CIA from 1953 to 1973. It was correction, it's still ongoing. Techniques, brainwashing procedures, and truth serums used for espionage, interrogation, and psychological torture.
I do believe that the government should compensate victims and their families, specifically pertaining to this awful program. We also heard that there was horrifying experimentation taking place at juvenile detention facilities on American wayward children.
Speaking with the National News Desk Tuesday, Luna adding she believes there needs to be a task force put together, possibly 100%. By the DOJ, noting they were just made aware of. And there's a lot more that came out as well. I made the full video on the YouTube channel. Check it out by clicking the title below. They are...
Shit's thick. Shit's thick.
So what do you compensate them with? It's been all these years. So what do you give these families? Money?
You're gonna give them your money and my money?
Yeah, like what? They always want to give people somebody else fucking money. Like, oh, that shit wild. I seen in California they was talking about giving out reparations and shit. It's like California didn't even have slaves. The fuck? Bro. Anything to take your money and do some goofy shit with instead of doing what they supposed to do, it's wild, bro. It's just wicked. And they just keep doing it in front of your face. And people just don't even care. We know why? It's because they keep throwing all this race shit in front of us to distract us. This gay pride shit. That's all this shit is. It's a distraction. We gonna dangle this in front of you while we put all this shit behind your back. You don't know all this shit going on, but we gonna dangle all this shit in your face.
Yeah.
Propaganda. It's propaganda, dog. This shit is fear. It's to scare you. Everything is to scare you into, well, y'all need this. If you don't do this, oh my God, this is gonna happen to us. Oh, you need this shot, and if you don't have it, I ain't never take a shot. I see there's a lot of people now having complications with that corona shit, getting them shots. A lot of people who's doing them tests, them studies and shit, going to do them studies, they fucked up too.
You said what?
A lot of people who's going to go take them studies and do them tests,
they're
all fucked up.
Yeah, be a lab rat.
Yeah, they
you
all
get
fucked
money,
up.
But still.
How long are you gonna be able to enjoy that shit?
You gonna grow a fucking fifth arm and shit. God damn. But shit, you seen in the news? I know it got you. You was talking about it. The Nolan Wells, the black kid that went out with his white friends and drowned, went missing, and then they found his body and drowned.
Rest in peace to that young man.
A lot of outrage from the people of color community, both brown and black, saying that, you know, you can't be with white people alone, you know, you'll end up dead. And then immediately you posted all your pictures of you and your white boyfriends. But being from Lincoln, Nebraska, there's plenty of white boys here. I've been out on a boat with all white boys, and yeah, and to be honest, shit, I almost drowned too, but that was my ass because I was swimming. I was swimming for a while, and I just got tired and all that. Like, I ain't swam in a long time. That wasn't on them. That was on me.
But society in this climate would have made it on them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
They're supposed to be lifeguards. If they're like, bro, not everybody no fucking lifeguard. Not everybody. Accidents happen, things happen, and if you wasn't there, you can't just sit there and say this is what happened, and you can't just blame people because they're a different race. But they don't speak on black shit. They don't speak on it at all. They don't give a fuck about it. They act like that shit don't happen.
You talking about O-Block?
Man, listen. They don't give a fuck about that shit. Them niggas killed each other. But let this type of shit is anything to spark up racial tension. When we both know, cause somebody was like, you like Ice? You fuck with Ice? I was like, I don't even know too much to even fuck with Ice like that. I know Ice has a job to do, just like a McDonald's worker have a job to do. And if you
just like
go to their job and you fuck with them, just like anybody has a job. If you're getting paid, you have a job to do, and you need to be able to do your job. Anybody stopping you from doing your job is a piece of shit. Therefore, those people who lost their lives, sorry they lost their life, but they was fucking out. They was fucking around and finding out. They had no business being there fucking with these people, and they say they so scared. If you're so scared of law enforcement and police like that, you wouldn't be doing the things you're doing.
But back to the Nolan being out with the white people.
I don't think that. Well, I can't say that. I don't know. I haven't been in no situation.
Here go a clip. I know you probably ain't. But here go a clip that popped up after all this happened.
Hi. Yeah, they think I'm about to go back, but I can't swim.
Bro, you have a life jacket.
I'm gonna die.
Standing right now.
You have to go.
I'm just trying to get over there. We taught him how to swim.
Oh, so I can just like hold on to that.
Stay here if you want.
Yeah, I might drown.
You won't drown.
You won't drown. You're not gonna drown.
Grown-ass man, he doesn't know how to fucking swim.
They pressuring him to get in that goddamn water. He's trying to tell him he can't swim.
I ain't got the law. You gotta learn how to swim. Fucking walk. You can swim down wherever you fucking retard. I think I'm staying here. Bro, how am I gonna get you back home? You don't think I'm gonna be worried? Yeah, your mom. My mom's name. My dad's your mom is always worried about you. My dad's in prison. I think that's why. Your dad's in prison. We know. We can tell by looking at you. Bro, we get you can't swim, but
Bro, just go get a kayak.
have a fucking life jacket on, Marquise.
I'll just wait.
Bro, you have a life jacket.
Bro, I'm black. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna save me.
Oh, yes, it does.
Bro, I'll just find a way. Hi. Yeah, they think I'm
Bro, you have a life jacket.
I'm gonna die.
Standing right now.
You have to go.
I'm just trying to
get over there. We taught him how to swim.
Oh, so I can just like hold on to that.
Stay here if you want.
Yeah, I might.
Yeah, they was doing the most. They
was doing
got
too much.
slapped up.
I would have beat their ass. That monkey sound and all that shit.
Yeah, that's
but
when
dude,
they start
scary.
doing too much.
First, you got a life jacket on, and you still scared. You shouldn't be out there. let's keep it a bean. If
right,
you
if you
shouldn't be
can't
out there,
swim
if
and
you
you
can't
afraid for your
swim,
life,
bro, and you that scared. Now, bro, I'm not a swimmer. I'm not a strong swimmer. But as you can see, I done went on trips, jumped in water, did all this, you know what I'm saying, shit. But I guess what I had on? A fucking life jacket. You know why? Because they will save your fucking life. There's a reason why they put them on us. Even some people who can swim wear a life jacket.
Oh,
You
yeah,
never
for
know
sure.
what might happen. You know what I'm saying? You might give out. You know what I'm saying? You might cramp up and can't swim. Something might happen.
You just get tired, like I said.
Yeah. But that shit happens, man. Accidents happen, but for that shit a little bit too much. But I think that those kids went out there. First of all, I hate to blame the victim. You know, I'm a victim blamer for majority of the time. But bro, if you can't swim, you don't have a life jacket on, you out with a group of motherfuckers who you think your friends, clearly not your friends if they left you. My whole motto has always been, if we go together, we lead together. So there is no leaving you behind anyway. I'm not that type of person. So I don't know. I don't know all the particulars in that case though, for real, because it's still fresh. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these people, they crucify anybody anytime something happened. They don't even wait for the judge or anything to say. Well, I seen a couple things to say that the sheriff didn't see any foul play. He drowned. But I don't know nothing else besides that. I don't know if that's a real clip or whatever the case may be, but they just said the boy drowned. It's not like, but they're crucifying the white kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it the white kids' fault that he can't swim, or is it their fault that they left him?
Well, what they gonna do if they couldn't find him?
But they said that they just left him and he went with a girl, and people like, well, why did he go with his friend? First of all, when I'm out with my niggas and I catch a chick, don't come with me. Don't come. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we know how this shit go. It's just the world be want to make it seem so more fucked up because of the Carmelo Anthonys and all these other people been dying. So it's kind of like poor black people. But this shit been going on all the time. This shit happens every fucking day in our community and nobody is speaking out about it. It's kind of like, damn, black fatigue is real. Remember I started saying that shit, and now it's kind of getting out of hand. Now now look at the white people. Listen, white people should just be racist, be all out racist again. Man. Show these niggas what racism really is, because they're claiming everything to be racist now. So show them what racism is. Let's bring racism back, for real. Let's bring it back. Call niggas niggers, straight up. Call them.
Don't do it.
Don't let them into some of y'all establishment, white only places. Like, then they'll really see, like, for real. Because I think black people is so fucking racist, bro. Black men who I never talked to a black man who talk to white people, and it's like, what kind of goofy ass shit is this? Everybody is racist. No, a lot of people are prejudiced.
Yeah.
But with the black folks, it's pattern recognition. And you be on the fence when I be talking about certain shit. You talking about, well, what time was it? About when if you see a white man out at night or a black man out at night, who are you more worried about? Why is that white man out at night? Like, you like to tiptoe around some shit. You know? You like to tiptoe. You like to tiptoe. I like to keep it thorough, right down the middle, and let you know how this shit is. Like, nah, ain't no tiptoeing. You on the fence? Ain't no on the fence, man. We minorities, bro, in this country.
Right.
When a lot of shit happens, we're the first people they look at.
Man.
We guilty by association. You didn't even have to be there. Us brown folks. Them court systems ain't made for us. That's why you should stay away from them. Stop committing crimes.
I learned that. I was innocent and took my shit to trial. Man. I was innocent and took my shit to trial. And they still found me guilty. I was innocent and they took me to trial and they made me guilty. And the judge was like, why did you have a jury trial still instead of a bench trial? You'd have probably had a different outcome. And I'm just like, this bitch right here. Because when I first came in, you was acting like a fucking dick, and so I didn't want to just put it all in your hands. I figured I would have, but no, they found me guilty and all that shit, and I was like, yo, that's when I lost faith in the justice system for real. Because I was like, any other time, yeah, I'm guilty. Took my shit, paid my fine, or went to jail. Yeah, I didn't do shit. I'm gonna fight this shit.
When you fight and you go all the way, go to trial, you got a good chance of getting the max of whatever they trying to give you. So it's like, shit, we ain't going to trial. I don't want to go to trial. If I did it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit. I'm not a felon or nothing, so
yeah,
I'm a misdemeanor type of nigga. Anything I do is misdemeanor-ish for the most part.
I'm a petty criminal.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that big shit. You know what I'm saying? I might do a little bit of little shit here and there.
I might steal a couple of bucks.
But I ain't finna go rob a bank. It's levels to my thievery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If I get in trouble, I'm gonna still be home tonight. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna bail out. You know what I'm saying? I can go home tonight. Like, I see the judge in the morning. I'm gone. You know, but I mean, it just sucks though, bro. And it's like this shit is real sensitive. What do you tell your daughters not to play with white girls?
Hell no, I'm not.
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
Shit like that.
Yeah, we can't.
I'm not a scary ass person like these motherfuckers are. I don't follow that shit. I understand there's some bad apples in every bunch, but I'm not just saying all white people or all black. There's bad people every bad Mexicans, bad black folks, bad white folks, bad Chinese.
People were
that
saying,
doesn't mean they're all bad. There's
a lot of these black folks were saying moving to the suburbs is bad for black kids. I was like, what?
Because they'll have the best education ever, or what?
I was like, bro, what the? So I said, this is what I said. I said, so when black people get money, what do? They move away from black people. There is no black person who get money and say, I'm finna go move to the hood. Name a successful person who wants to live in the hood besides these rappers who come from the hood, who want to go back to the hood, and most of them do what? Die where they're from. Young Dolph. Die where he from. A lot of other rappers, but that's one of the most, you know what I'm saying? And that hurt me. That hurt me. That hurt me. That hurt me for real.
Dolph?
But yeah, that shit hurt, bro. That was one of my favorite rappers,
yeah,
bro.
For sure.
He was at the top of my list. For sure. But when you get money, you leave the hood, bro. That's the whole. Don't nobody want to be around you black ghetto motherfuckers, bro. Where the fuck I live at? Around white folks. I live around niggas.
You love it.
I love it. I don't have do I really care for everybody? No, I don't. I don't really give a fuck about black people, white folks like that.
Good, bad,
any race, like
everything.
shit. It's just I go off of how you treat me. You treat me a certain way, oh yes, fuck you. If we cool, we cool. We cool until you make us not cool.
Yeah. But you know
I'm
what
gonna
it is,
always stay the
people.
same.
White, you know, you ain't gotta look
white
over
people
your
easily
shoulder.
offended.
You ain't gonna look over your shoulder when you go out in the morning at all.
No.
In the hood, yeah, you gotta
I done left my door unlocked many a times.
Right.
Many of times they left my door unlocked. I came home and all my shit been here. Try that shit in the hood somewhere. And the only people who break in your house is people who know you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, don't no robber just walk past me like, oh, it looked like there's some stuff in that house. Let me go. There's a chance you might get smart. They know for a fact that there's some shit in that house because in that bitch. They know where to go. Them the people who rob you. It's people you know. Ain't no just, unless you just on the street and you get robbed, walking down the street, they might not know you. They might have watched you go to the ATM or go leave a store or something. That's how you get caught slipping by pulling your money out everywhere. But I don't know, man. You just got to be smarter with who you around. Got to pay attention to details. I was always taught you go somewhere with somebody, you leave with them. That'll eliminate all this fuck shit. Straight up.
You right.
But everybody's not brought up like that. I had younger brothers. So if something happened to my brothers and I'm with my brothers and we come home and my brothers say, hey, this happened to us and nothing happened to me, they go finna get my ass whooped. I'm finna whoop my ass because something happened to them.
Right.
So, you know, it's just, it's like getting backlash on social media. Look, now all the white boys who was with him, they're all getting backlash because they was with him and left him. They took his phone to his mama. You know what I'm saying? Here go your son. Shit, I don't know where he at. He left with a bitch. I don't know. What he was like 18, 19 or some shit. So you don't know. He probably was finna go have some sex or something, or they panicked. He must have fell off the boat. None of them niggas could get him. They panicked, and then you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Like shit happens. What would you do? People always say like, "Oh, I would have did this." No, you wouldn't have. When shit happened like that, you're not even thinking like the way you think you would think.
Right.
All that logic shit, go out there. You in panic. On God, you in panic mode. All that logic shit. If I was in a car accident, I'll swerve. I'll do this. Like, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. This bitch get to bumping. This shit just shut down.
You like, I better not be going to jail for this shit. For this
motherfucker. Hold on, what the fuck? This nigga fell? Hey, man, let's go. Let's go. Let's fuck it.
Yo, yeah, everybody asked I was with my bitch today. Yeah.
I'm getting a motherfucking alibi quick as it is. I was not here. Hell no.
Damn.
You only can try your best to pick your right friends, man. That's like, you only can try your best, man. A lot of my day ones is my day ones for life. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see them all the time. And that's because we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all grew up together. We from the same place. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my friends gonna be my niggas till I die. Shout out to my nigga Kevin. That's one of my niggas. My nigga Marcus. Marcus is a square ass nigga though, but Kevin, that's a solid nigga.
I don't think Kev on today. Marcus on.
No, he didn't know we was gonna go. He been man, you niggas. There he go, Kevin. Man, you niggas be bullshit, man. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all. I don't know. Y'all supposed. My brother hit me like, man, you niggas on bullshit.
Did we not go for 2 weeks or was it just 1 week?
2 weeks.
Man, we didn't go. Man, I told you that first time I was dead. That's it. And then the last time I just didn't have my setup. I got my setup now, temporarily. You know something.
Hey, when you said it, I was like, man, I'm like the first week I was like, I don't know, Lord. I don't know if I can do it. Like, I was exhausted, but I was like, fuck it. If he gonna do it, we gonna push through it. And then when you said that shit, bro, I just said yes.
Then I already moved my shit.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah.
It's all right. But shit, we've been on for an hour now. Let's end the session off. What you gotta say? What you gotta let the patients know?
I'm gonna say this. I say lock in all the time, which is true. You must stay locked in. But you got to stay true to yourself. That's it. You really got to stay locked in and true to yourself. Don't go do what everybody else is doing because it looks good, it's cool, it's probably making some money. Everybody's outcome is different. Find what you do great and maximize it. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. What do I do great now?
There you go.
Now that I'm almost 42 years old, what am I good at? What have I accumulated over the years that I can go feed the world? You know what I'm saying? We just started this podcast. That's lovely. But locking in and being true to yourself is one of the most important things to myself right now, man. Just being dedicated to having a better life.
Absolutely.
Having a better life, bro.
Yeah. As always, tighten the fuck up. You know, take self-inventory every day. Figure out what you need to do better. You know, if it's trying to get your money up, focus on, you know, what you need to do to get your money up. You know, probably hanging around motherfuckers that get money will help you get that. And, you know, if you're trying to get in shape, go hit the gym. Be around motherfuckers that hit the gym, you know.
Right.
But if you sitting on your ass and you ain't making nothing happen, you can't expect anything is going to happen for you. And then, you know what I was thinking? Everybody be like, you know, God's gonna show up for me. God's gonna show up for me.
Don't wait on
Just
it.
imagine that God's gonna show up for you. God didn't show up for his son when he was hanging on that cross crying for him. And you think God's gonna show up for you and give you everything you want? Nah, you don't need to get out there and get it on your own.
Just because you hopeful. Hope ain't getting shit done.
That shit wild.
Hey,
you think you a better person
you had
than
your,
Jesus?
You had your run. As long as you had your run, and then reality said, "Hey, bro, I gotta go bust this move. I gotta go downsize. I gotta go do this until I can get back to where I want to be."
Right.
That's growth. That's adulting. You know what I'm saying? A fool, we like, man, fuck that. No.
That short-term setback for a major comeback. There you go.
Always, and you got to. Some of this shit comes and goes.
Yeah. But yeah, as always, like, comment, follow, subscribe, hit the link tree, you know, join us, get on the podcast. You know, you get on the link tree, hit the link on there, and then you join in kind of like it's a Zoom call. Talk some shit with us, you know. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And if you liberal, don't be scared. You can come on here with your bullshit and we can have a good conversation about all that. But
I don't have a problem with liberals. I just think a lot of the liberals is delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are delusional. You don't have to be into politics to be delusional. A lot of the women liberals are delusional. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's most of that. But shit, yeah.
Shout out to the male liberals.
Yeah, but yeah, follow, comment, subscribe as always, and we'll catch y'all next week. The session is over. Overdosed Podcast. This is D. As always, my co-host O and D.
Oh, Doc, man.
We'll get y'all.
Oh,
the realest podcast in the world.
The realest podcast. Where was those podcasts?